Janet Jackson shared that she and her siblings, Rebby, 74, Jackie, 73, Tito, 70, Jermaine, 69, LaToya, 68, Marlon, 67, Brandon, who died shortly after birth in 1957, Randy, 62, and Michael Jackson, who died in 2009, are related to yet another legendary singer, Stevie Wonder. "He's our cousin," the 58-year-old said on the August 13 episode of BBC's Radio 2 Breakfast. "Not a lot of people know that. He's our cousin on my mother's side." But the surprises didn't end there. The Rhythm Nation singer confirmed that the family tree has a few more hidden branches. "So is Tracy Chapman," she continued with a chuckle. "So is Samuel L. Jackson. He would be a cousin too. I mean, he's not my brother." It's unclear just how direct the lineage is, though Janet confirmed that the Fast Car singer and Hateful Eight actor are her cousins, a relation that even Samuel was unaware of when asked about his connection to Michael Jackson during a 2017 interview with Wired. Famous families. For Janet, having famous family members is nothing new, considering her brothers had already formed their pop band before her birth in 1966. While growing up in the limelight had its ups and downs, Janet has said that some of her favorite memories took place at their home music studio. "I would go in there and just watch my brothers rehearse all the time," she said in the 2022 documentary series Janet Jackson. "Everything I could, I would try to be in the middle of my brothers." As Janet recounted, "We always had fun and I loved being around them. So, when they had to work and travel, I missed them." Although she was close with her brothers Randy and Michael, her dynamic with the latter changed when his superstardom exploded. "I remember really loving the Thriller album, but for the first time that's when I felt it was different between the two of us, that a shift was happening," Janet shared. "That's the time Mike and I started going our separate ways. He just wasn't as fun as he used to be." Following his death, though, Janet has continued to stay in touch with Michael's children, Prince, 27, Paris, 26, and Guy, 22. In fact, the Control singer shared a rare picture with Paris in 2022 with the caption, "So good catching up with my beautiful niece at Paris Jackson." Aside from the Jacksons, read on for more celebrity family members you didn't know were related. Lena Dunham and Larry David. On an April 2 episode of Finding Your Roots, host Henry Louis Gates Jr. revealed that Lena Dunham had a distant ancestor in common with Larry David on her mother's side. Stassi Schroeder and Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Genealogist Drive. Adina Newman, known on Instagram as My Family Jeannie, revealed Blanchard and the Vanderpump Rules alum are allegedly related on their paternal grandmother's side, dating back all the way to the 1600s. Schroeder, a self-professed true crime fan, commented on Newman's post, "OMG, I'm unwell." For The Hollywood Reporter, Dakota Johnson and Antonio Banderas. The Mask of Zorro star was married to the 50 Shades of Grey actress mother Melanie Griffith for 20 years before they ultimately split in 2015, but that doesn't mean the stepfather and daughter's bond has been severed. Johnson got emotional when she presented an award to Banderas at the 2019 Hollywood Film Awards. "I come from a family of many a marriage and I got very lucky," Johnson, whose dad is actor Don Johnson, said. "I got a bonus dad who I realized that, over time, is actually one of the most influential people in my whole life," she said. "When I was 6 years old, my mother married a man who brought an unbelievably bright light and a whole new world of creativity and culture and one remarkably magical little sister into our family." Robin Lively and Blake Lively. The Teen Witch star and the Gossip Girl alum are half-sisters who share the same mom, talent manager Elaine Lively. Elle King and Rob Schneider. The X's and O's singer is the SNL vet's daughter, born from his relationship with former model London King. Ludacris and Monica. The Fast and Furious star is cousins with the R&B singer thanks to her stepfather, Reverend Edward Best, who happens to be the rapper's uncle. Conan O'Brien and Dennis Leary. The late-night host and the Rescue Me creator are third cousins. Steven Spielberg and Jessica Capshaw. The one-time Grey's Anatomy doc has called the legendary director stepdad ever since he married her mom Kate Capshaw in 1991. Yara Shahidi and Nas. The grown-ish star calls the rapper her second cousin. She was even the flower girl in his 2005 wedding with now ex-wife Khalees. Leah Thompson and Zoe Deutsch. The actress is the daughter of the Back to the Future icon. Kiefer Sutherland and Sarah Sutherland. Not only did the Veep vet make a name for herself playing a famous daughter on the HBO comedy, but she's also a famous daughter in real life. The erstwhile Jack Bauer star is her father. Phil Collins and Lily Collins. Some Emily in Paris viewers were shocked to discover Lily is the daughter of the English Grammy winner. Amy Schumer and Chuck Schumer. The comedian and the New York senator are actually related, as he's the first cousin of her father. Kate Middleton, Dakota Fanning and Elle Fanning. According to a 2014 People interview, a family historian from Ancestry.com claimed that the Fannings and the Princess of Wales are all descendants of King Edward III, who ruled England from 1327 to 1377, making them very distant relatives, 21st cousins, to be exact. Jonah Hill and Beanie Feldstein. The actors are actually brother and sister. Niecy Nash, Danielle Brooks and Sterling K. Brown. Talent runs in this family, as the Reno 911 alum. Orange is the New Black actress and This Is Us star are all cousins. We are blood related, Nash wrote on Instagram January 2024, sharing a photo of the trio at the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures' third annual fundraising gala. Real cousins. Jason Sudeikis and George Wendt. The SNL alum calls the Cheers icon Uncle George whenever he sees him. At least, we assume he does. Stephen Delane and Frank Delane. Yep, Game of Thrones Stannis Baratheon is the real-life dad of Fear the Walking Dead's Nick Clark. Lily Allen and Sam Smith. The brunette beauty and the Stay With Me singer are third cousins. During a radio interview, Smith admitted that the pair have never met because their family is huge. Liev Schreiber and Pablo Schreiber. The Salt actor and the memorable Law and Order SVU guest star are half-brothers. Melissa McCarthy and Jenny McCarthy. You may not have guessed, but the Bridesmaids comedian and the former View co-host are cousins. Julia Roberts and Emma Roberts. The We're the Millers actress has the perfect mentor in the Pretty Woman star, who happens to be her auntie. Lacey Schwimmer and David Schwimmer. Who knew the stunning Dancing with the Stars pro is second cousins with the Friends alum? Alexander Skarsgård and Stellan Skarsgård. The True Blood vampire caught the acting bug from his dear old dad, who stars in both the Avengers and Thor franchises. Sofia Coppola, Jason Schwartzman, Nicolas Cage and Francis Ford Coppola. The Ghost Rider actor comes from an extremely talented family. One of his cousins directed The Bling Ring, the other starred in Saving Mr. Banks and his uncle directed The Godfather. Lily Allen and Alfie Allen. The outspoken British singer is the older sister of the Game of Thrones star. She even wrote a song about him titled, Alfie. Brooke Shields and Glenn Close. The Damages star and the Lipstick Jungle actress are second cousins. Shirley MacLaine and Warren Beatty. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty actress originally inspired her baby brother to get into show business. Rashida Jones and Quincy Jones. The Parks and Recreation actress is the daughter of the legendary music producer Tom Cruise and William Mapother. The Lost actor has a very famous cousin in the Mission Impossible star.